You're watching Around the Base Sports live on YouTube. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram. And here are your hosts.
Come on.
I'm Jack.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Jesse. And we are
Around
Bay
Sports. We got a great show for you lined up today. Let's start with the breaking news. We are going to have what sports fans' favorite words are. And no, I'm not talking about free beer. We are going to have Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. This has been an entertaining series, but also hasn't because it's been a game of blowouts. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, I would say this series, there hasn't really been a close game. I mean, all of us, NBA fans are hoping for like a close Game 7. Some people want OKC. Some people I wanted the Spurs to win. But like, if you're gonna have a Game 7, you should always make it like a close game than not a blowout because it's more entertaining. Sports fans and everybody loves a Game 7. Like your season's on the line. You have a chance. If you're OKC, you have a chance to try to go for a repeat. If you're the Spurs, you have a chance to get to the championship for the first time since the era where they had Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan.
Yes. And I love Game 7s, but this doesn't really seem like a series that's worthy of 7 games when every game has been a blowout, except for the first 2.
I would say the first one. I would say the first one is definitely the closest.
Yes, no one's really ran away with the series. I don't know who the better team is still. But in the last game, Wemby was shut down a lot. I think I didn't watch today's game, but how did he do in this game?
He did much better.
He played a lot better. He scored like 25, I think.
Yeah, so I think he dropped 30. He dropped 30 on them. But he had help this time. Dale Hubbard stepped up big time for them. Vassell was big time for them. It's pretty much a whole team effort from the Spurs.
He had 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, so he had a double-double.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's all about adjustments, chess messes,
Yeah. And SGA, he pretty much got shut down in today's game, only scoring 15 points, 6 of 18 shooting, 0 for 5 on threes.
That is not good for an MVP
in the
Western Conference Finals.
Some of the games just prove why Victor Wembanyama should have been MVP.
Ramon, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I have to agree. It's like this should be the most exciting, but it isn't because of the blowouts. Sure, you could say it's like a boxing match. One knocks out the other, and now it's like at this point, now who's going to really have the upper hand? Now we're actually see the most compelling Game 7 that might go to triple overtime, like it went to double in Game 1. Who knows? But I mean, as people that have watched our last stream, me and Jack were doing it, and we got our thoughts on the MVP award, and we thought SGA, though he's a hell of a player, didn't feel like deserved it. We thought Wemby, make it interesting, give it a center. You never see Wemby in that high with that skills before. And so it's just, it's not the most compelling, but we got what we got, and we're just going to have to roll with it.
I want to change my pick, but I know I can't.
You said the Thunder.
Yeah, I picked the Thunder to repeat as champions. I do think they move out of this round, but I love the momentum of the New York Knicks right now. But I'm still going to go with my original pick because I'm not one to back off of my pick. If I am wrong, I am wrong.
Yeah, I mean you got to commit to your picks.
Yes. I'm not like the other sports talks hosts out there that say I'm reacting to new information. No, I picked the OKC Thunder to win the championship to repeat.
And you
did. I've been saying this since November though that they were going to repeat as champions when they were off to that crazy start.
I mean,
You say Knicks and Thunder for the final.
Yeah, so I got half of my matchup right. So
and heck, you still might get it all fully.
Yeah, I might get it all.
but that's just it. I don't even though I'm sticking with it, I don't want the Thunder anymore. I want the Knicks. I want the Knicks to win
Yes.
this. I am on their bandwagon right now.
You're on the bandwagon.
Former Golden State coach.
Yeah, I like Mike Brown. So yes. Who are you guys taking in game 7? Bo.
Spurs. I'm still committed to taking the Spurs. I want to take this championship. Which is literally like a preview of what I saw this season.
Man, I mean, I know the Thunder will not go down, but I don't want the comparison to the Golden State Warriors, so I'm gonna say the Spurs.
All right. I'm still rolling with my team.
Well, speaking of the Knicks,
Yes.
Gotham is in case you didn't see those, in case you didn't see those clips. I like how the New York Police Department was like, had a meeting because they know what's about to embark, and yet it was still not enough. I mean, you hear all the Knicks fans saying like, you can get the National Guard, like it was going like that wild because getting the Knicks in the finals is pretty much like winning it.
The Knicks have not been in the finals since I've been alive.
No, they had
a team here. They
had
in the finals. I was not like officially born yet.
They haven't.
Exactly.
Here's what's funny, guys. They had by the time the Knicks got to the finals, the first iPhone wasn't even invented.
This was 1999.
And unfortunately, as you know, if you search the history, who won that, and that was their first in the Duncan era.
That was the Spurs.
Yeah,
But about that series, can I just bring up the biggest fraud in the NBA? And I've been saying it for a long time, and I said it the second that the Cavaliers made the trade for him.
It's old news. It's old news. But yeah,
James Harden is not going to save your franchise. He will do good in the regular season, but when the lights get the brightest, when it is clutch time, he sucks.
I just saw a clip long ago of Kobe having an interview, and he likes James Harden. It's like not enough to win champions, but he likes. I guess I don't know if he complimented his style of play or just. I don't know what specifics it was, but Kobe did an interview and he actually gave compliments to Harden.
Yeah.
Not just of it. I don't know what it was, but it's not just like getting like rings or like, but it's something about how he plays.
Mentality.
He is tied for he's actually tied for something right now. He is tied at 98 with the most wins for an athlete for playoff wins to not win an NBA championship.
What about to not even get? He hasn't even been to an NBA championship. He hasn't been to an NBA finals.
Yeah, he has. 2012
Yeah.
with the.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, but like he was.
I don't think he wasn't James Harden.
He wasn't James Harden.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I thought you'd say he hasn't been to finals. That's what I thought.
Because like during the time, like James Harden was like on that Rockets team, and they were like really good, but they had constructs like the Warriors every year. But like, he hasn't been to a finals literally since.
When I was looking at that list, I'll pull it up at another time. But the teams that were on, or the players that were on that list, ran into 2 players in their career, either Michael Jordan in his prime or Stephen Curry in his prime. So that just speaks to the greatness of Steph Curry and why James Harden will always be a fraud in my book.
For me, James Harden is going to be one of the best players like to ever play the game who never won a championship.
I still say Charles Barkley.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying one of the best. I'm not saying the best. Like,
oh, sorry, I thought
Karl Malone. Because Karl Malone's like on the high on the all-time scoring list.
Chris Paul also is on that list.
Yeah, Chris Paul. He made like a finals appearance.
Here's another player we should probably start talking about, and that's Donovan Mitchell. Is he like he'd be a great player but never win a ring?
I think he'll win a ring, but he needs help.
He either needs help or he needs to go to a different team.
I mean, I've seen
he was the only person playing defense for the Cavs.
I've seen a lot of like skits where like they act like Mitchell and pretty much saying like this is pretty much the Utah Jazz of this year.
It kind of is a 2.0 version of the Jazz. You just have like a little bit better defense with like Evan Mobley, and then you have like a good offensive player in James Harden. But they didn't really have a good defensive team. That's kind of why they got swept by the Knicks.
And can we talk about that also? The Knicks have not lost in a month. They've won 11 in a row. That is tied for second for most consecutive wins in the playoffs. The only other team that has been better than that was the Warriors when they won 12 in a row.
I think they won 15.
They only count it as 12. They count the NBA Finals as something else.
Okay.
And the one team that's beating them was the pretty much a little choking disaster that made the Hawks win.
It seems like after they were down 2-1, it seems like somebody just slapped them and they're like, okay, we're not messing around.
That was the New York mob. That was part of the Knicks mob, the New York Knicks mob. That's practically the city.
Yes.
Yeah, and Brunson's a baller. He's really good. I'll say that.
Can we talk about your coach of the year for?
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that. I think this might be the worst decision out of the coaches that you could possibly pick.
I mean, no doubt, Missoula.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like you won, but the thing is, like you went from being even a good team like the year before to still being like a good team, even though like Jaylen Brown was still balling. But Detroit head coach was nominated, and he made Detroit the number one team in like the East. And then you have the Spurs coach, who pretty much went from like, I think either just like making the playoffs, like just coming up short, to now you're about to be on the verge of being in the finals, and you chose Joe Mazzulla, who literally lost in the first round.
His team was not hang on. His team was not supposed to be there this year, though. They weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown is still like a good baller. Do people just not see that?
Everybody predicted the Boston Celtics to not even make the playoffs this year,
simply because of Jason Tatum. And Tatum like still returned, and he still played well. But I think if the Celtics just simply didn't play Jason Tatum until the playoffs, then it would have turned out, and to me it would turn out into a totally different result. But I mean, I don't think he deserved Coach of the Year. I think that's crazy.
I'm just wondering, when they go by Coach of the Year, are they just going based on how? Like, I know they go based on the season and look at that, but I wonder if it's another. They're looking at a different way.
Maybe adversity, because that is quite adversity, losing your star player and still making the playoffs.
Yeah, but doesn't
the face of your franchise?
Detroit Pistons have not been like the number one seed since. I don't remember if they were like the number one team when they made it to the finals that one year with like Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace, or like number one since they had like last had Isaiah Thomas on that team.
I forgot when they get eliminated though. Was that the second round or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to the Cavs.
I just think because of what he faced, that's why they gave him Coach of the Year.
I get it. Maybe the coach of the Spurs, you figured maybe that would be a good candidate, but maybe it's just too soon. Then you kind of think, I mean, of course they didn't do the Thunder coach or whoever had like a promising season, I wonder. Because I get it. Tatum comes back as quick as like Aaron Rodgers almost came back from his injury. And so it's like, I get it. Like, we hear that story, and then you see him in the playoffs. Yes, Jaylen Brown was carrying it, practically almost halfway or almost all the way. But then yeah, it's just like, I get that. If you go by that understand, then I get it. You know. Yeah, you know. But yeah, Drew, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like Jesse said, you know, like Boston was not supposed to be this good. Like they were not supposed to be. I don't think they were supposed to make the playoffs at one point. And I get it, you know, like you should reward teams who are in first place and stuff. But like that was like when I first saw that thing was, it's cool and stuff, but but at the end of the day, it's a regular season award, and it's just props to props to the props to Missoula for, I guess, sticking through adversity.
I mean, I get that, but did anyone expect Detroit to be the number one team in the East?
I mean, I
Because
guess.
I didn't expect that.
What was the coach you guys will vote for?
Like, don't get me wrong. I expected Detroit to be like one of the most breakout teams, but I did not expect them to get to the number one. What are you saying?
Oh, all right. What would have been your coach that deserved it?
The Detroit coach.
The Detroit, Drew?
I was gonna say Detroit too.
I don't know why. I know it's too soon, but I almost want to say the Spurs coach. But he's key. He's
It's not
carrying.
like that soon. Like the Spurs are like a really good team.
Because, yeah, like, here's another thing, Drew. We want to get your thoughts. What do you have you saw the All NBA list?
Like I said last week about the 65 game,
Yeah, what actually get? Do you have any more thoughts to add to that? Like, what's your imagination?
honestly, I don't think Kate Cunningham should be first team all NBA. I'm gonna keep a buck. Like, yes, he's a great player and so, but I think Jaren Brown had more. JB had more successful season than I want to say successful, but like he had better individual season than Cade, and um, it's just the fact that Chet Holmgren's on it, Jaron Duran's in it, like no LeBron, no Steph,
Yeah, like
like
LeBron to make the All NBA team, like any All NBA team for the first time in like 20 years.
yeah, so no LeBron, no Steph.
Speaking of that, was that a shocker? I mean, heck, you know what? I don't know if Jesse does agree, but it feels like a little breaking news. Because you figured you always see LeBron. We always see LeBron in all NBA teams. 1, 2, 3. He's in either or. But for the first time in 20+ years, he's not in it. What you guys? Is that a little shock or not really?
Yeah, a little bit shocking because usually he's like you said he's usually in those type of lists. Like I said last week, the 65 game rules messed up everything.
Like, well, yeah. What do you think? What do you think how they should format when it comes to all NBA teams?
So they
Like, instead of going 65, so they just go based on the whole season.
yeah, pretty much.
Just go based on the whole season and then look
Based
at
on the
all
whole season.
started. I mean, maybe that's how they do it. They actually go based on the whole thing, and then they go, okay, this guy started 65 and did this stats, and so on and so on.
Like
Maybe that's how it works. But
yeah, that's pretty much how they do it. Is because if you do what the old stuff do, plus you meet the requirement, then you're all in basically. And it's just I get it. It's frustrating to see as a fan, but we'll see about next year. But I'm very excited for Game 7 on Saturday. So really excited for Game 7.
Jack, what's your thoughts on LeBron just not seeing LeBron on that list? Yes.
Well, like after watching him for years, it's like pretty weird not seeing him on the list. But I mean, I think LeBron was like out for like a while during the season because he was dealing with some type of injury, I believe. And I mean, in this 65 like rule thing, I think it's kind of stupid. That's like you have to like do this like a certain amount of games and all that stuff because like Luka, I don't think played for 65 games, and yet he had like some of the best stats in the NBA, and he wasn't nominated for MVP. So I just I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I think this is a horrible rule. I hated it when they created it because I'm like, this doesn't it doesn't encourage players to play more. If anything, it could have more players get injured also if they do try to play the entire season, and then that's why I hate the in-season tournament as well, because I feel like teams that compete in that, they play really hard, and then once the playoffs comes, their bodies break down. We saw that last year with all the season-ending injuries
I don't know why.
that
Like,
affected this season.
I don't know why. The one idea, I mean, it doesn't work in this way, but we're going to go to this topic anyway pretty shortly, and that's the NHL. Because how the NHL does it, the person that makes it doesn't go. He likes rivals. So what he does, he takes it because they do divisions. They He goes for like the one seed, gets the wild card, and like two. I think I don't know if it's the first two or four. I don't know this trend, but just example for the one seed, they get the wild card, but the second and third place battle each other. So if the one seed beats the wild card, then you get the little rival. The two and three seed are the two and third in that division, like the Avalanche, for example. So when I talk about them, and then those two, three will compete. So you kind of get that rival, maybe in some sort of shape and form. Find a way to like get like more rivals in the NBA. I know we get a lot of player rivals, but we know there's team rivals. So like maybe in that some sort, maybe somehow take out the play in and maybe work something like that. I don't know, but like that'd be kind of interesting. But let's get to the NHL, shall we? Right, Jesse?
Yep. Let's talk about the Golden Knights. I was about to say the Golden Knicks. I don't know why, but the Golden Knights, they sweep the Colorado
Avalanche.
Avalanche, and they actually did it in dramatic fashion in games. I believe.
Wait, you talk.
I think it was games 2 and 3. They had to come back. In game 2, I believe, they were down 1-0, and then they scored 3 goals to win it. And then in game 3, they were down 3-0, and then after that they scored 5 consecutive unanswered goals. And then in game 4, that's the one I paid most attention to. They won that game 2-1. And they become, for the third time in their 9-year existence, Western Conference Finals, and are on their way to the finals. Just what are your thoughts on that before we talk about anything else having to do with that? A team has only been alive for 9 years, and for 3 out of those 9 years, they have been in the finals.
I just want to know when that team expanded, what was like? I know it's Vegas, and maybe no pun intended, but what's the luck of the draw in that?
They just took advantage of
Either some
crazy.
franchises were stupid. I know they can't. I don't know how the rules work, but like I know they can't keep everyone. They might have to sacrifice some. But it's like this is the most goated expansion, like the expansion. I know we got Arizona moving to Utah. I can maybe count that, but at least just a team that expanded in this city of Vegas got their team and just kicked it off. They got whatever the luck of like NBA 2K luck cheese from a fantasy draft in a way, but it's an expansion draft. And they like in 2 or 3 years they got to the playoffs or something.
No, they made it to the playoffs in their first year. They
Well,
made it all the way to the Stanley Cup in their first year, but lost in 5.
there's
They
that.
won 2 or 3 years later.
It's crazy. It's like you can't say a dynasty, but it can get to that. You can like just that alone. Can you imagine if it was they were that good? They could have won so many titles by now.
Jack, question for you. I wish I could put this on what we're going to play later, but out of the 9 years that they've existed, how many times have the Golden Knights missed the playoffs, Jack?
I'm not really sure, but I think they made the playoffs like every single year since their existence.
They've missed it one time in their
Oh, wow.
9-year existence.
That's
One time.
And they're actually like rivals with the Sharks. Some you guys probably don't really know this, but
I didn't know that yet because I'm a new
yeah.
fan.
Good.
Next
But,
year, when I'm totally locked into Sharks, then yes, they will be my rival. But for now, I am rooting for them to win the chip
I
again.
can't blame you.
but like you guys talking about like the Golden Knights and all that, and that's like great everything. But my disappointment lies on the Avalanche. You guys, the Avalanche had the best team in the NHL. You guys won the President's Trophy, I believe it's called, which just like means that you officially had the best record. And it wasn't by like close; it was a pretty wide margin. The second best team, I think, is like the Hurricanes, who we're literally going to talk about in a moment. But you have like Nathan McKinnon on your team, Makar, who was like out for like the first 2 games, and you guys number 1 in goals scored, number 1 in goals and number 1 in like goals allowed. So you allowed like the least amount of goals that the goalie defended, and it's just you see all this and you're like, you get swept. The Anaheim Ducks didn't get swept by the Golden Knights. God knows what would have happened if you played the Anaheim Ducks. And you get swept by the Golden Knights?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, can I cut in for 1 second? I've noticed this the last few shows. Guys, don't feel. I'm talking to our viewers right now. Don't feel shy. Feel free to leave a comment.
Yeah, actually, I've been
comment
noticing for the past few streams. I mean, actually, the last stream we had a lot. Juan he sent a lot of comments.
Well, I wasn't there, so.
But Drew, you sent yours, but like Juan was saying a lot of comments. But I've noticed a trend nowadays. I get it. If you're shy, we understand. Or if there's nothing to really like,
Talk about.
Agreeing or disagreeing or agreeing our talks mainly. But feel free to even share your thoughts, because I mean we're starting to get into the hockey world, as you can see based on how we're.
And even if you don't like our comments here, you can message us on Instagram. You could DM us. Tell us the topics that you want us to talk about, and we will talk more about that.
Or you want reels or anything.
We want to bring more engagement to you guys.
Or do you guys want us to make reels for a pocket for the Instagram? Like we can do that.
But
yeah.
Anyways, I was mentioning before, like you just have all these best records, and I can't believe you got swept by the Golden Knights. Don't get me wrong, I'm giving the Golden Knights credit because they're like a good team. But at the end of the day, you were the number 1 team, and you couldn't win a single game with one of the best players in hockey, Nathan McKinnon.
I have something to share.
And even former Sharks Brent Burns is on that team, and you still could get nothing done. It just astonishes me that the best team gets their ass handed to them by an expansion team. I've just like sometimes you see it in sports, but like you don't really see it a whole lot nowadays. But it's just.
Well, Jack, glad you said that, but I'm going to share some facts soon so we hear everyone else's thoughts.
I rooted for the Avalanche to win the Stanley Cup because I didn't really care for anyone else. Like I mentioned, as like being a Sharks fan, I don't like the LA Kings, who we're a big rivalry with. I don't really like the Golden Knights. I'm like, as long as it's those 2 teams, I don't care. Now the Golden Knights are in the finals.
You said that they're a good team, but they're a great franchise of everything that they've been able to accomplish. And the thing is, they fired their head coach in March.
Mid-season.
Yes, after they dropped like 8 out of 9 games.
Oh yeah, in case you got to know, that coach was actually part of their like ESPN crew, and in case you didn't know.
Yes, he was a part of ESPN, and then he gets a call saying that they want him to be their new head coach.
Right.
And now he is coaching in the Stanley Cup Finals.
But meanwhile, if I'm honestly a member of the Golden Knights, I'd be like a lot of thinking to do this offseason. Because even you having the best record, and you still fail.
Well,
you mean Avalanche? You mean Avalanche, right?
Yeah.
You said Golden Knights. That's the only reason I'm clarifying.
But I mean, yeah, the Avalanche tried to beat the Knights, and instead, the Avalanche fall into their own avalanche.
Yes. Now let's talk about the Eastern Conference Finals.
Actually,
Oh, sorry.
I want to share some facts. So, Jack, you mentioned about you think something's wrong with best teams. You know what the problem is? It's actually that President's Trophy. Here's a list of a few. Of recent memory. This is the 5th team to suffer the curse of the President's Trophy. Before them, the Jets of Winnipeg, the Rangers of 23-24, the Bruins, Jesse's somewhat favorite team in a way, and of course the team that didn't three-peat it, the Florida Panthers. These teams that I mentioned, and now Avalanche being the one of them, now 5. These teams have not since dominating the season, but when it comes to the postseason, it's just they never touched it, the Stanley Cup. Yes, the Avalanche have won, but I think in that time they weren't the best. They didn't win the trophy. But
When's the last time like a President's Trophy team won the championship?
I'll do some research on that. But I just want to mention that it's the trophy. It's like you want to be the best, but there's a cost. Because usually when you have the best season, the only way to make it officially the best season is to win it all. And today, not only that, the Avalanche have choked 3-goal leads. It seems like after that comeback from the Wild, down 5-1 or something like that, that's like, okay, they're the number 1 seed. And then they run to Vegas, and I don't know what happened. They were up 3-0 like twice. And when it happens twice, usually you're like, okay, you're gonna compete, but it's like,
wait, did they come back in all 3 in the first 3 games? Were they down, and then they come back to win it?
I know it was in Colorado. I think game 1. Oh yeah, game 1. I have to check the score, but I think game 1 and 2 both up 3-0, lost.
No, game 2 that was 1-0. They were
1-0.
up 1-0, and then the Knights just went all over the place.
Was that the game they were up 3-0?
Yes, that was game 3.
Game
Game 3 was 3-0 game.
I thought no more. I thought it was another one.
That must have been game 1.
That must have been game 1. Then. Yeah, it was game 1, and then game 3, and then Vegas just had.
No, in game 1 the final score was 4-2. I don't know who struck first though. I could check the box score.
Well, it might be wrong. So maybe it's just one game, but it's just when you're up 3-0, you're the number 1 seed. You got to win like 6-2. Nope, I don't know what happened, but congrats to Vegas. But now let's get to the other side.
Yes, this one I don't know that much about, but it's looking more like we have a winner of that. It's 3-1 now for who is it again? Sorry,
The Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. That's weird though, because I'm like, I wanted to say the Carolina Panthers, but it's the Hurricanes, and instead the Florida team is called the Panthers. That's why I'm getting confused. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Golden Knights and Hurricanes.
But here's the thing about the Hurricanes. I know this might be the season, but they have fell for something. I believe they have fell to when leading. And I don't know around this round, but I think maybe it's even part about this round.
It is this round.
It is this round. Maybe they're finally going to break this cycle and finally punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup. But we'll see. I mean, Montreal is pretty much the Canada of Canada, you could say. And they have lost at home before. With Tampa Bay, they had chances to close that series out multiple times until they went to Game 7, but at least they pulled that. So,
Can I ask, who are you guys taking in this series? Who are you guys taking in the Stanley Cup?
In that series, I'm taking the Hurricanes.
I'm sticking
I was
with
originally taking them anyway.
I know Montreal's down 3-1, but I'm still sticking with Montreal.
You think they're going to come back down 3-1?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think they beat the Knights afterwards?
No.
That we'll see.
I think
I'm taking the Golden Knights to win the Stanley Cup.
That will
Become
see.
the greatest expansion team to ever live.
I mean, winning 4 titles in 9 years.
2 titles.
2
in 9
titles
years.
in 9 years. I
2
mean,
titles. But
Yeah.
making it 3 times. Going 2 for 1. That's a power play in itself.
Well, the Stanley Cup will begin a little after the NBA Finals, so we will see.
Yes.
Depends on that East. We'll see if it closes out tomorrow.
I believe that's all we got for sports news. Now I think it's time we play a little game that we've not played in a while called Ball Don't Lie. I'll be playing with you guys, so we're going to do this a little different. Actually, no, I'll just have We'll play the same way that we usually do.
Sorry, you're muffling a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Repeat what you just said.
Hang on, I'll leave this up to you guys, actually. Is it okay if I play? I can't see the answer or anything, but while I'm playing, instead of us just buzzing in, we each take turns going.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Okay, so-
How do we want to do it, like, in order specifically? Like, do we guess a number between like
Bottom.
18 or?
I'll go last. I'll know that. And then, yes, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. I got my number. Amon, what's your number?
7.
Or what do you guys? 7? Okay. Jack?
5.
3.
Okay. All right, so it's going to go Amon, Jack, Drew. My number was 8. My number was 8. Hang on.
Okay.
Well, time to get my thinking cap.
Oops. Hang on. This is impromptu. Ball don't lie. And there are no 3-point.
No daily double.
Two-point conversions?
No,
No
2
2-point conversions.
Conversions.
All right. Amon, pick your first category.
Let's just keep it right there. Basketball for 100.
What do the letters NBA stand for?
National Basketball Association.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Jack, your turn.
Let's go baseball for 100.
For 100. This is based off of this past season, by the way.
All right.
Okay.
Like, so this season or last season?
Last season.
Okay. Who was the worst team right now?
Last World Series champion.
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
That is correct.
Had to be said.
Drew, your question.
General for 100.
Who is known as the fastest man alive?
So it's recent, right? Or is it all time?
I think this is all time.
Oh. Did you not do your research?
No, this is just a random game. I had
Oh,
nothing to do with this.
Got it. Okay, this is.
okay. I was gonna say, hopefully it's.
I was like, hey, I'll be right back.
Is this recent or just all time? Because
I'm
Okay.
guessing this is all time.
This is
Usain
random.
Bolt. I'm gonna say Usain Bolt.
Bolt? Okay.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh man, you scared me.
What? How is that a 100 question, though? That's what I don't understand.
That's kind of a known thing. Who else is faster than Usain Bolt?
Because how Drew said it, is it like based on recent, or is it all time? Because
There's no one that's come close to being as fast as Usain Bolt.
someone like there might have been a trend of this one person, that we didn't.
Not that we know of.
I'm going to go baseball 500.
All right, keep
Okay.
it interesting.
How many wins are needed to win the World Series? That is 4.
I thought you meant
Oh yeah. World
500
Series. Yeah.
question?
Huh?
That's a 500 question?
I guess so.
Some people might say
That's
7.
that's like a 200. I thought, okay, and what in the context though, I thought it meant like how many
The whole-
games
In total, yeah.
like the
And-
best.
I thought it was in total. Like,
But I think that's what makes it 500 because then you question the question.
So it's
Whoever
kinda
made this, maybe that's how
a little out of context.
Yeah. It depends on the team. Some teams need to win 11. Other teams need to win 13, counting the wild
Wow.
card round. So I think that's why they didn't do it that way, because that would be too confusing.
Wait, this one was just like
This is just someone based on the website.
Somebody else made this.
oh, okay.
All right, Jack or Aman. Sorry,
There's
Yeah,
Amon.
it's your board.
Soccer for 300.
Ooh. Who is the only player to have won the Champions League with 3 different clubs?
Wow, because then not this.
This is a toss-up.
I think I
You
might
could
know
say
that one.
Boy, you could say steal. Would anybody like to steal this from Aman if he doesn't know?
I pass.
That's true.
And Aman, you get 1 skip. Each team gets 1 skip and 1 steal. Do you want to use your skip on this?
I might have to actually.
All right, Drew, do you want to steal?
No, I'm good.
Jack, you don't want to steal either?
Pass.
The
You want to
answer
steal? You want to
is-
steal or pass?
No, I'm passing.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I was wondering.
English?
I was thinking of Spain. Like I was.
Who?
This is.
Clarence Seedford.
God, whoever made this
Oh.
probably knows soccer more than any other sport. If you
That,
ask
that
me.
name sounds familiar.
Oh,
I like it.
I'm
No,
like,
props
who?
to that question.
Pingus Pingus, what?
Props to that question.
Jack, it is your question.
I was thinking it was somewhere in like
God.
in Italy or like Spain. I was thinking somewhere in that region.
I was kind of thinking Messi for some reason.
I was going with that, but
Barcelona.
I would also think of that
and I
too.
think he
But
won in Miami.
maybe don't touch the soccer. Something tells me this guy
Yeah,
might know.
some fishy's going on with soccer.
That 500 could be something that we probably don't know.
500 might be
Come
one of
on.
the
I
most
don't know.
questions like we've ever done this.
Since that was a good 300 though.
All right,
That should
Jack.
have been, that should have been 500. Baseball 200.
How many teams are in the MLB?
Oh my god, I know it's
Wait, how is that a 200 question and the World Series one is a 500 question? I want to steal this, by the way, if you don't
Maybe
know.
this guy randomized things. It didn't
30.
I was going to say 30 also.
I think
That
it's
is
correct.
correct.
I think it is.
Yes.
30.
All right, Drew, you're bored.
I guess we haven't touched American football for 100.
Okay.
Wait, which one? Okay. Never mind.
No, he's
What-
in American football. He was there.
What state do the New York Jets play in?
New Jersey, East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Okay, this person knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
you
because if he
would've
said New York, I'd be like, dude, this guy's an unreliable
I was
source.
like trying to say like East Rutherford, like what specific?
Like he's sort of.
If I said East Rutherford, New Jersey. If he says city, so
All right, I'm gonna go football 500. Most championship wins. Wait, what?
In football?
Is this team or player?
I think it's saying team.
It's a
Okay, if it's team, it's tied between the Patriots and the Steelers. If it's players, that's Tom Brady. He has 7.
oh, we got a comment.
What did the comment say? I can't
Live,
read it.
laugh, sports, Jeopardy.
That's Armando.
Okay, let's see what the answer is.
Patriots and Steelers 6.
Yeah, it was team. See,
All
it
right,
was
so you got-
that.
Yeah, so it was teams.
Yes. That's why I had to give 2 answers because I'm like, if it is teams, it is the Patriots and the
Yeah,
Steelers.
he should have said at least in the end, like give context,
No,
like,
but, like,
by team or by
He's
player.
not trying to give too much clues. If you said teams, you'd be like, oh, it's that. So
Yes.
like I think the 500s are almost like we questioned it, but it's like that's what makes it a little difficult. Because you know
But that's a misleading question though, because I would have to answer both ways. And
Yeah,
in
you
Jeopardy,
have,
you're
you
not
have to
supposed
have you have to have context in the questions.
Yes.
I don't know, whoever did this, maybe kind of like it's a good twister because it gets your brain
He
going.
might have done an evil laugh, one of those evil villain laughs while he was doing this.
So it's a monster.
I'm on. It is your board.
All right, see that. So I'll do basketball for 200.
Basketball. Okay.
Basketball for 200.
How many points is a free throw worth?
Come
One
200 point.
and one and one and one.
All right, Jack, it is your board.
All right, what do we got? Let's see. Let's go baseball 300.
Baseball 300. What is it called when a player swings and misses 3 times?
Strikeout.
Okay, how is that?
How is that at 300? Like,
What is
That's
with these questions? Maybe this guy just doesn't know anything about sports, but like,
The soccer for 300. That was like okay.
oh no, I'm scared of
Maybe
I'm scared of what 100 is for soccer.
Drew,
What?
your board.
I
200
wonder if that's
American
a
football.
thing.
200 American football?
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to make that sacrifice.
What are downs and how do they work?
So he's got to provide it.
Oh, I've actually had to explain this before to my British friend.
Wait a
But
minute.
I have
Wait
Wait a minute. Is this your friend?
no, this is not.
Wait. Did your friend make this?
Friend
No, he
made
did
this?
not. I had to explain this to my friend.
I
long time ago.
I listened to this conversation. It's hilarious. well,
But yes, Drew.
for people that don't know sports, Drew,
What are downs?
what are downs?
Put it down, bro.
Best way you can describe it.
Best way to describe it. Okay. So it's basically is a term.
Whatever he says, we'll just make it count.
It's whoever this person does, it's basically like a I want to say but it's like a converter. So you have to convert to like so let's say it's there's 4 downs, you have to make sure it goes to the first down and trying to repeat as many downs as possible, in order to score a touchdown. And you don't but it's
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you no matter what this thing says.
I want to see what this is.
Teams have 4 downs to advance 10 yards.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
you
was,
got
like,
you
I was
got.
gonna tell Drew, just simplify it. But I assume it was just. I like it. Someone did it. I like that question.
Wait, but that doesn't explain what downs are. The
Yeah,
answer is in the question.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Okay, whoever I don't know whoever made this was okay. I'm scared of a person.
I think this question. I think we know what he was trying to say, but it just came out wrong.
I think he mistyped the.
The guy who made this though is definitely like.
All right, I'm gonna go basketball 500.
Okay.
Who holds the records for most 3-pointers of all time? That is Wardell Stephen Curry.
How many points was that?
500.
500. Wait, huh? How many points is that?
500. That
That
was
was
500.
500.
No.
Are you joking or
For us, we don't see that as a 500. But think of someone that didn't know sports and didn't
we
watch.
know sports?
Yeah, we know it. But imagine someone who played this and someone
Like who doesn't know Steph Curry? Unless you're like live in like a different country or something.
I'm on.
I'm on your board.
General for 500. I'm pretty much out of this.
What type of race is the Tour de
Wow.
France?
Cyclist race. That's
It's a cycle.
is it go?
Yeah, it counts. Counts. Yeah.
See, I could see my brain was like, wait. I was like, oh no. See, that's what it felt like.
All right, Jack.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with baseball 400.
No one's texting soccer because if that was a 300.
A bases loaded home run.
Grand Slam.
Or is it Grand Salami?
Basketball for 300.
All-time scoring leader.
Bro, hopefully this person was recent because
That's true.
LeBron James.
That should have been the 500 question, I feel like.
LeBron James.
Yeah, that should have been the 500 question.
All right, now it's Jesse. You can do soccer for 500 or
No one's
I'm
telling
doing soccer. You know what? I have a skip. I'm gonna do soccer for 500.
you to skip.
If I were you guys, I would just use all of your skips on the soccer section.
I already used my skip.
Yep. Which country won the first ever World Cup in 1930?
What?
I'm skipping that.
I want to
Does
say
anybody want to steal?
I want to say
You want-
Brazil.
Are you stealing that, Aman? Are you stealing?
I'm messy.
But I just think go. I think you gotta go for the great legend himself, right? Yeah, this guy knows the soccer.
Yeah, this
Are you still? Is anybody stealing this?
No.
God, I'm gonna guess like a random country. I'm actually gonna try to steal.
Okay.
Was
God, I just gotta throw a random country out there.
Oh,
If I get this right though,
If you get this right, I'll give you an extra 200 points.
this
This will be the 2-point conversion question.
I feel like I think it's that country.
You can still skip it.
It's not. Hold on. There's like I need a moment because there's a lot of freaking countries in this world.
Hang on. First, I want to know if you're stealing, because if you steal it, then you have 10 seconds to answer.
Okay,
I
I am
need to know if
stealing.
you're. Okay. 10.
Okay, I have my answer.
What is your answer?
Uruguay.
Uruguay?
if that's the answer, I'll be
I don't know.
shocked.
This is just
What
random.
the
No!
Hang on, let me search.
Yeah.
What?
Great balls on fire!
Wait. Let me
What?
search this.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Is
Uruguay.
that actually in? Because I have no. I literally
The
just guessed.
1930
I'm
FIFA
not
World
kidding.
Cup was the inaugural national team championship held in. Oh wait, this dude. Oh, Uruguay beat Argentina.
Yes.
I was about to say like, wait, it's actually from this. I was like, then I read it more. Yeah, they beat Argentina. I was going thinking of Brazil. I was going for the guy. So when did he won that?
I've never even heard of the country Uruguay. So
How have you not heard of Uruguay? They're usually a team that participates in the World Cup.
I don't watch the World Cup usually. I've paid
Really?
attention for like the last two.
Legend. That's the legend.
All right, I'm on.
Oh,
What is
oh,
your grade?
Never mind.
God.
I was way off.
Wait, who's the legend?
The legend.
Yes,
Pepe.
who's the legend?
What are you talking about?
Pepe.
Who?
You guys don't know Pepe? Jack, you don't know Pepe?
Oh, I know Pepe. Yeah, I know who that is. He played for
that's
Brazil.
what I was going by. I was about to say, guys, now you guys do your research.
All right, I'm on. You're bored.
God.
Wow. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, we're out of baseball. That stinks.
Well, guess take last basketball.
How many championships did Michael Jordan win? Steal if you don't know it.
Where did Drew go?
Drew.
I think it's crash. Let's crash.
Yeah, he crashed because my answer was unfound of how I guessed that kind of random country. And there's like hundreds of countries in this world.
Like I'm doing the meme in my head right now.
Wait, do you not know this?
I should know this.
Yeah, I'm
Steal.
surprised.
You have 10 seconds to answer since I stole. 10, 9,
6.
8.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was doing 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8.
For some reason, I thought it was 7.
I thought I was about to say 7. Then I was like thinking
No.
8. Then I was like, wait.
But no one's ever. Well, no, Robert Horry has won like what 7 championships?
Yeah. My brain. Sorry. My brain.
He's either like 7 or 8, and then Bill Russell's like 11. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe.
Avoid soccer. Let's go with What's general?
Like general sports.
Oh, okay. American football, 300.
Who won the first Super Bowl?
Who won the
You want
first
to steal
Super
this?
Bowl? The
Come on.
Green Bay Packers.
I'm not going to steal it because he should know.
My brain kind of froze for a second. I'm
I
like,
know.
oh,
See, your brain froze. My brain kind of froze a little bit on the MJ. You know, like I know it.
What is Drew back?
yeah. This is a
Drew,
screen.
you with us?
All right, Drew, it is your question.
You have good connection.
My internet's cutting off, man.
It is your board, though.
Put it in the chat. What do you want? And then type your answer if you know it. That works.
While we were waiting for Drew, this is a good time to break for our official, unofficial sponsor. We are sponsored now by Sculpt Stations. It is a shop. It is a business that is run. They do facials. They also have alkaline water. And if you use the word around the base sports, you will receive a 20% discount.
Oh, is it really?
Once again, that is Sculpt Stations. They are located in. Oh.
What the
Looks
heck?
like Looks
Now
like
everybody
it's just,
disappeared.
looks like it's just us.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
Looks like we have to fight now.
Fine.
Oh, Drew, are you there?
Wait, you guys got that, or was that just
Oh.
me?
No, you cut off.
You cut off.
Drew was out, and I cut out. Whoa.
Yep.
Me and Jack almost had to fight each other.
No, I almost had to fly back to California and beat him up.
Nah, that wouldn't have happened. I would have gotten the advantage right when you got off the plane.
I'm sure.
Drew, are you back with us? I'll just take over Drew's turn. It's okay.
If I don't get cut out, geez.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go American football 400. How many points is a field goal worth? That would be 3 points.
You are correct.
Yeah. All right, Drew, are you back?
I am back.
Okay, it's your question now.
I said General 200.
General 200? Okay.
Yeah.
The Olympics are held every how many years?
Depending on what, 4 years.
Yeah. Doesn't matter which one it is, it's always 4 years. All right. I'm on your board.
After I see what we see. General for 300.
In motor racing, what color is the flag they wave
Checker.
to indicate the winner? Checker?
Checker.
Jack, you're bored.
All right. I'm gonna go with General 400.
No one's touching soccer.
Fuck.
No one's touching soccer.
And what game is love a score? Damn it.
Tennis. Yeah.
All right, Drew, you're bored.
Alright, soccer for 100. Us.
Who is the all-time FIFA World Cup top goal scorer? You have a pass.
I get to skip, right?
Yeah, you have a skip.
That's a good question, though.
That is a good question.
Amon, would you like to steal?
I'm skip this one. Like,
So, who is the all-time top?
who's a top lead scorer in the World Cup?
That'd be a good general question in a way, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of legends. That's a good 400.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of legends.
Yeah, this is a good 400 question.
This is 100 points.
Is it 100?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, this is a general.
No, this is soccer for
Soccer.
100 points.
100.
So they think if you know your soccer, this would be an easy question.
Yeah.
But if
Do
you
you want to
don't,
guess, or do you just want to pass it? Come on. Jack, you've already used your skip, so you can't skip again.
Yeah.
So you just want to pass? Someone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
I think
touching
I
it.
should know this though. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Miroslav Klose.
Thank God I used my skip.
Oh, I have to go for 400 now.
And the last one's of mine.
Yep. Which is the only club to have won all 3 of the Champions League? Wait. That is that's Man City. That has to be Man City.
This guy must be a fan.
This guy.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
good guess though.
that is a good guess.
You're around the right league. Just
You
Wait,
know
what?
that rig, but
Hang on.
what? You're gonna Google this?
Well, I'm trying to know if this is based on recent memory. Because we keep thinking it's recent memory, or is it? I mean, Chelsea. I mean, they have taken a dip, but Chelsea has. I mean, I feel like this should be true. This guy, whoever did this, knows it. I think he knows soccer. I don't think we should doubt it.
Yeah.
Unless you know it better. All right. Well, let's get to the last finale
Hang on.
wrap up. I don't know. I mean, I did. I forgot about Uruguay for 30s. I think I heard something about that.
Wait, the Champions League is the FA Cup, right?
No, the FA Cup, Champions League, 2 different trophies.
Damn it. Because they won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Euro League.
Yeah. So.
Damn it.
A good guess. You aimed the right area. Just wrong team. Your Man City fandom.
To have won all 3 of the Champions League, Europa League, and damn it. All right, I'm on.
The last 200 to wrap it up.
Which African nation has gone furthest at the World Cup?
Jamaica? No, not Jamaica. Sorry, nope. Cancel.
All right, I need an answer, though. The next word you say is the answer.
Unless is that country? Well, it's not an Africa, but they consider it. It's actually. Now my brain's questioning the question, questioning my answer.
Oh my God! Don't check the comment section. Whatever you do.
I just. All right, checked. So this doesn't count.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate
I
it.
was thinking that country was Morocco.
I'll give you the points. Come on, I'll give you the points.
Morocco 2022. Yeah. I was like, I was about to say Jamaica. I'm like, wait.
Damn it. I only got one question wrong that entire
I got
game.
second. Yay.
And I lost. I got only one question wrong that entire game.
I win again.
I like this style format.
Do you want me to make another?
No, actually, whoever made this.
You know your soccer stuff, man. I'll give you that.
You don't know any other sport, it seems like, though.
Yeah, just soccer. And if you guys want to do another one, just let us know. And well, I mean, hopefully, one of us will.
If you want to participate, let us know. We'll set you guys.
If we do another one, though, I'd like to create the brackets since I keep winning.
Okay.
I mean, all right.
One question decided if I won or lost that. But yeah, that is our show, everyone. That is, again, we are Around the Base Sports. Please like and subscribe.